everyone, welcome to the drive down preview. I've got Sam with us.
Hello.
Sam's had a bit of a, you'll see in the vlog later on tonight, a bit of a eventful journey getting here. Tell us all about it.
Weather, rain, flooding. I had to help someone tow their car out of a big puddle. And then traffic, road closures, more traffic, and now I'm here.
I've even had a nap, believe it or not. I've been asleep. So, you'll see that in the vlog later on. We are on our way to London. We're only 80 miles out. We're going to go to Epping and get the tube in so to avoid all the traffic. But Arsenal and I said this weekend, Arsenal later on. Arsenal have obviously, well, Mikel Arteta has took his Arsenal side down to, well, I say down, it was across to Dubai, whereas Steve Bruce allowed a lot of these players to do whatever he wants, whether they go on holiday, stay at home. What's the right procedure, do you feel? Do you think both are? Getting the team away to Dubai? Arteta's case is probably bonding, isn't it? Whereas Bruce has just thought, you know what, lads, go and have some rest.
Yeah, the break would have come for a really good time for Arsenal. As you say, more for bonding and getting to know Arteta's way of doing things. The only reason why it would come for a good time for us is to get some injuries back, but that hasn't really happened, it would seem. We've still not got Carroll, Muto and Gale still touch and go, so it's maybe not been as beneficial as Steve Bruce would have hoped. But yeah, we shall see. Hopefully, you never know, Gale might make the bench today, but I wouldn't hold your breath.
Sorry, Kyle, if you're watching, but it's definitely a bit of Gale around here, like. It's not going to enjoy that.
No, it's not.
But how do we set up? I think it's pretty obvious. Bruce will play 5 at the back. We know this. It'll be one up top. You expect that to be Joe Linton. There's no one else really. And then he's probably going to have the midfield literally sit in front of that defence. I can say Arsenal having all the ball. Can they break us down is the question. How resilient are Newcastle's defence? I think it's going to be a case of we're going to allow them to have all the possession and then try and get Almiron and ASM. I expect both of them to start and they're going to be the threat. Is that how you see it?
Yeah, this is one of the games where I can't argue about 5 in the back because I would do the same. I know I've been arguing for 4-2-3-1 for a while now, but this is one of these games away from home against a decent team like Arsenal. I know they're not having a great season, but 5 in the back, play on the counter-attack. This is the kind of game where you would expect to play. The only kind of real dynamic where decisions have got to be made is who makes up the back 3. Do you bring Cher and Lejeune back in? Bearing in mind Clark has been in form, Fernandez has been playing quite well lately. And the midfield too. Do you carry on with Bentaleb? Do you go with the Longstaffs? Obviously Hayden we would think is first choice anyway. Those are the only real 2 areas where decisions have got to be made, apart from do you start Lazaro or do you stick with Yedlin?
Well, are you throwing that question back at me then? I think it's got to be Fernandez and Clark for me because they're on form. Cher's been in and out the sides. Lejeune hasn't looked the same player. I know he has scored a double against Everton, but
still not best player.
Me and Sam will greatly disagree on that. Because I don't think he's my best defender, Flank Lejeune. I think he's up there, don't get me wrong. Left wing back might be an option as well with Richie and Danny Rose. Does he chuck Danny Rose in from the off? And if he does that, does he then play Richie further somewhere else? Because he gives them a lot more options. The midfield 2, I think it'll be Hayden +1. Probably, if I put money on it, I would probably say Bentaleb would be that for more experience. Arsenal, they can pick whoever they want. Aubameyang, Pepe, Lacazette, Martinelli, Ozil. They've got a real attacking force, but they have tightened up a little bit in defence with Arteta there. But it gives you hope though, Sam, doesn't it? Their defence isn't great.
No, it's not. And this is a game where Joe Linton should really be looking to exploit that ropey defence, because he is a presence, whether you like him or not, and he has to be our main threat. So the pace from Almiron and ASM should provide them all sorts of problems. And Joe Linton, if he can play the right way, get him to put himself about, he should be causing the likes of David Luiz and whoever Luiz plays with, whether it's Mustafi or someone equally.
Socrates is probably their best defender, isn't it? Score predictions then. I've already said earlier on this week when I was with Proud Block and Shorty that'll be a 1-1 draw. What are you saying, Sam?
A 1-1 draw I would probably take. We've got a horrendous record here, let's
I've
face
lost
it.
7 in a row or something.
Yeah, our only win here came in 2010, Andy Carroll.
Yeah, header.
Yeah. I'd take a draw if you give it me now. 1-1 sounds about right, but that's more in hope than expectation.
Right then, so later on, because there's no radio show, we've got a special video coming out straight after full time. It's me and Rob chatting about the past week in the news. That's nearly an hour long. And then we've obviously got reaction from the Emirates with all the videos coming, and hopefully we'll grab 1 or 2 of the EFTV crew as well. See you later. Bye.